Let's see. Is this going to work? Improv live stream using Valheim as a testing platform for automating leveling skills, I guess. Hello! If you're watching this, it's probably a recording by now, since I just started the live stream and I didn't announce I'm going to live stream. In fact, I don't even know if it's public yet. Let's make sure it's public. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Save. It's public. There we go. Hello, welcome. We are going to do a little project together using technologies such as Java, Spring Boot framework, possibly Vue.js as a front-end framework. That includes, of course, JavaScript and possibly Electron in order to set up an app application. Because we are going to create a macro utility, because that's something I feel like doing. And I like having projects. I like to have something to do other than just going to work and coming back from work. So I figure, why not use Valheim as a good example, or rather as a testing game in order to automate leveling. And when I say leveling, I mean increasing your skills. You know, I don't want to click the button all the time. I want the computer to do it for me. I want to tell it to click the button 10 times and just do it. I want to be able to record. I want to be able to simply move the mouse and do the things I want him to do, and then stop the record and then hit play, and then the macro will keep looping or playing once if that's what I want to do. So this project, I believe I named this, what did I name this? I named this Automate Me. And I have been doing some preparation, because we are going to be performing Agile. We're going to be using Agile as our, what can I say, development framework, as a template in how we were going to do things. Now, since I'm a one-man developer right now, unless there are other people that wants to join and make commits or merge requests rather, I will be doing this in short iterations called sprints. And I figure a sprint can be, let's say, 1 week, because I'm working alone. I'm going to keep the scope relatively small so we can plan ahead to in small iterations. And in the worst case, you know, you won't make it and you'll have to do it the next sprint, and so on. So if you are interested in learning development, how you can do, you know, how you would work in a team, except by myself right now, you can actually follow along this live stream. Now, this is all unplanned, well, except the initial project we're going to be doing. It is mostly unplanned. We are going to be improvising. We're going to be doing mistakes. We're going to write code. We're going to find out how to solve certain problems. We're going to find out how we can automate leveling in Valheim, because in that game it'll probably take 24 hours or more just running in order to level up your running skill to the maximum. And I have tried. I did make a test macro program in Java in order to test how if I could even do it. And yes, I could do it, but basically it takes an extremely long time to level in Valheim. And I figure, why not just make a project out of it? Why not try to make a real tool, an actual software tool you would give to customers, except this is going to be free, because it's going to be an open source project. Oh my god. Well, that's annoying. I need to fix that. I'm gonna move my head around here. I noticed that my head is kind of... there we go. Okay, that should be better. Let's flip the... how do I flip that one? Come on. Flip my head. Flip horizontally. There we go. Now I'm looking towards the monitor, or the screen you're looking at here. That's good. So let's just start. Let's first start going into Valheim. Let's find out how to level skills. Like, what do we need to do to level some skills? So it's going to be a little gaming in the beginning here. But most of it probably won't be as much gaming, but we'll see. Let's create a character. It's going to be a Nord, named Nord. That's fine. No need to do anything else. Let's hit start. Let's create a new world is going to be the what do we call this? Automate me testing world. Word is close enough. And see, it's going to be automate me. Hit done, and we'll see if we get anywhere. I suspect this project is going to take at least 2 to 3 weeks, just getting the core features done, depending on how long my streams are going to be. Now, I intend to keep my streams about 1 to 2 hours short, and I do more of them rather than 1 6-hour stream during the weekend. But then again, who knows? Maybe both. It really depends. This is more of an test to see how this works out. This also works as a great motivation for me in order to work on my skills as a developer on my own time. That has nothing to do with work. Just out of my own curiosity. I want to find out how we can do this and learn the agile processes, learn how we can, well, develop an app full stack. Luckily, I have been working a lot with the with Java. I have been working a lot with Spring Boot. I have been working with game development with Godot engine, which I will come back to at some point. Right now, I'm focusing more on my professional life. Skills that directly affects my current line of work, which is as a consultant or developer. Long ago, the All-Father Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world and split the Bach that held their prison to the world tree and left it to drift unassured, a place of exile. For centuries the world slumbered uneasily, but it did not die as glacial ages passed in the gods. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked at the Midgard and said, I cannot read this fast enough because of the font in Valheim. So let's see, what's the first thing we can automate here? I guess movement, just pressing W and move forward. But how would you actually use that in the game in order to level being AFK? You would basically have to run, you have to stop in order to regain your stamina, you have to run, you have to stop to regain your stamina, but that wouldn't work in the game either, because you would probably at some point hit a tree, you would hit a rock, or you would be killed and attacked by enemies all over the place. Okay, we're trying again. Hopefully it will work. Do I have a VPN on? There we go. Come on. Connecting, streaming. Okay, I'm gonna change. Okay, so we need to automate things. We want to run and just keep running and stopping, running and stopping and level up. For now, this wall will do fine. So let's go out of the game. Let me turn off the music for a while while we do this here. So otherwise we're going to hear the music in the background, I believe. So let's open our project, our little sprint board. Now, as a user, I would like to run the app on my computer without needing internet. So how may I run it on the computer without internet? Or so that I may run it on the computer with internet. And this is where the Electron or the Vue native comes in. Now, I do want this to run mainly on a computer. And to my understanding, Vue native and React native and those frameworks, or whatever you call them, are meant for Android and iOS and so on, the phones basically. So I'm wondering if there is an equivalent for rather the computers, because you won't be running a macro on the Android phone or the iOS. So how would you do that? So let's see here. Let's research. This is part of our project. We're gonna have to research this. Native desktop applications using Vue.js. Let's look at this one first. I did save a few links to look at here. At some point, I'll probably open this up once we get started. But for now, let us learn native desktop applications using Vue.js. In fact, let me turn on some music so you have some background music here. I believe I had some royalty-free music somewhere. There we go. Okay, some background music. If it's too loud, let me know and I will make sure to turn it down. I will definitely have to fix the stream quality. It's not so good right now. Okay, Vue do. Create native desktop Application for Windows, it makes it lightweight, Okay, it doesn't require Electron. Okay, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. I'm looking at the picture, it looks okay, you know. I do want, we need the front end. But the reason I'm doing this first, the reason I am trying to find out whether or not we can run our program, our macro recorder that is going to automate the game, is because if this is not possible, our project is pretty much done. I mean, unless you want to run the macro as a sort of API or a Java application, I guess you could do that. But I'd rather not make a Java application with Swing and whatever old front-end views they have. I believe there's a Java FX also as an alternative. But even that is old. But it's better than Swing, I'd say. I did use that for a while. But I want Vue. I want a beautiful front-end web app design. Because I know Vue a little bit. So let's find out how to make a Vue plus Java application, merge into a bundle, and just send it to your computer and run it. And you can just see the application. That's what I want. Let's find out if we can do that. Okay, prerequisites, the following prerequisites. Windows, build tools, Visual Studio 2015. This one. Okay. The quickest setup using Vue though is to use Vue CLI. I don't know if I did install Vue CLI. We can take a look and see what they have there. Okay, sure, I can install that. Let's open up terminal. I think I made a shortcut for that one. Or rather, the PowerShell rather. Because we're using Windows! Oh. Okay, let's install that. This is globalist. We're not installing this in here. I'm hoping at least. That would kind of be inconvenient if I were to install Vue CLI in System32. Okay. God, I think the stream quality is really bad. I gotta find that out. I gotta find out why. I did turn off that one, yes. Is there anything else that prevents the stream from going smoothly? Jesus Christ. Well, worst case scenario, this will be stored as a recording. Okay, still working here. And now it should work. It should work. I used the wrong Wi-Fi. I apparently used the non-G5 Wi-Fi. Now I'm using the 5G Wi-Fi, which would hopefully keep up with the uploading speed. Yes! Excellent stream quality. Welcome back if you lost me. Or if I lost you. If someone lost each other, please raise a hand, let them know. Okay, so let's go back to the guide here. Yes, this one. Quick setup. This is what we have run now. Let's take a look and see where we are. It seems to have succeeded. That's good. Let's try making a project. But the question is where to make it. Let me up my Explorer in my separate window here so I can find a good place for the project. I guess we can put it on the YouTube folder. Why not? YouTube folder / projects / automate me. Project automate me. And in here we're gonna create a new project. Which is going to be the front end. But I also realized just now that for this to work, can I pack JavaScript, Java in this also? I don't believe so. Not out of the box. I have to think a little bit. I mean, I could easily create an API that the application, rather than that the desktop application could use. But not by itself, I believe. Anyhow, let's just try it out and see if it does something. Might be interesting either way to find out if this is working. Because in that case, I can make an application that do require internet. But well, no, it wouldn't work. the backend application which is doing the logic or macroing the computer, it has to be on the computer. There's no way that I know of you can remotely run macros on a separate computer, so it has to be packed into the same thing. So this may or may not fit well into this. So I'm gonna have to look the other way. I'm gonna have to look at the backend first and see how I can pack that into an executable with a front end such as Vue or React or whatever. Now I'm aiming for Vue because that's what I'm most familiar with, so obviously I would prefer what I know, right? But of course there are better alternatives. I'm sure even C# might be better suited for this kind of application, and then I wouldn't even have to use separate front-end library or framework. Alas, this is one of our challenges. The first challenge. Let's just move this to in progress. Actually, no, sorry, this one. This is the one we're doing. We're creating a prototype for a native app. This is what we need to do. I don't know how to do this. Story points, it's 7. It's just a random value. Like, that's difficulty. We don't have much to compare with just yet, so it doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't mean time, it just means relative effort, I guess. So in order to package the Java backend and Vue.js frontend into a nice app, we need to find out what to do. It would be optimal if you could use Java's Spring Boot in the backend and Vue.js or perhaps Nuxt.js in the frontend, and I agree with that. That would be sweet if I could do that. At least now the stream is still green and everything's working. It's just because I used the wrong Wi-Fi. Did I? Yeah, I did change it now. Okay. Pack Java backend with Vue frontend into executable file. Maybe I'll find something. Building a Vue application with the Java backend and a custom what? A custom what? Custom Vue CLI configuration. That's not what I want. I want an executable standalone into standalone file. How to develop and build Vue.js? No, same thing. Packing of Vue.js app with Java backend for production. Oh, maybe here. No, this is just how to set up a project, setting the projects up together. And I guess that's fine by itself. But that's not fun. I want to make an app. Because this has to be on the computer. There's no point having an online dependency to any API, because the API could not control your computer from outside anyway, so it wouldn't make sense. I guess as much as I hate to say it, maybe the easiest would be to just make a Java application. Or we can learn a new language. But that will be increasing the story points to probably 70. Let's wait a little bit. Let's wait a little bit. Just... How to pack native desktop application. I don't want just Vue. I mean, who would make an application just using Vue unless you're using online dependencies or APIs? Like, it wouldn't make sense. I mean, I guess you could code it in JavaScript, but could you even run Windows scripts or recording your mouse movements or whatever? I don't know. Electron. Go back to Electron again. Let's look at Protonative and see what that is about. I wonder if I can... If I were to make a project that has both Java and Vue frontend in the same project files, or Maven, or whatever you want to call it, would I be able to convert those into a native application? Or would it simply be impossible? Let's see what other sources I had here. Research combining Vue and Java into an app. Here we go. Please. Please. In some cases, you may like to use Java backend for an Electron desktop app. The reason could be you have some legacy Java codes that you want to reuse, or you want to use the same codes to run on cloud as well as on desktop. By the way, the scope of this project is 2 weeks. Whatever we have at 2 weeks, we're done, at least for now. People will be more than welcome to commit their own stuff or whatever if you want, and I may even work on that on my own, but that's the limit for our live stream page, site, YouTube, whatever. And the reason we do that is so after those 2 weeks we'll find something else to do. Maybe it'll be Godot. Maybe we'll start creating a multiplayer template for a top-down game. That could be an idea. That's something I want to do. I have a long list of projects I want to do, and me and as many others probably have a you could say short attention span. Like you want to do one project and then you find something better and just go here, and then you find something else, you go here, and then you keep going back and forward and never get into it. So instead of doing that, I'm going to put a limit like this. The length of this is 2 weeks. Whatever you have, you're done, at least until another 2 weeks comes up when you are, swap between the projects, because then you can focus on the project as well as you get some time off the project. And who knows, during the time you're off the project, perhaps you learn something that can help you in the other project, and so on. But the most important part is to avoid multitasking. Don't go from one project to the next in the same day or the same consecutive days. Just keep to one thing. 2 weeks. What day is it today? So Friday. That will see the last day will then be the 28th. I'm gonna round it up to the nearest Sunday. So on 28th, this project is over. Whatever we have is done. We'll go on to something else. Either way, I'm sure we'll learn a lot. And I'm really, really interested in finding out how to truly make a desktop application using Vue and Java in unison, with balance. Let's see if I can make this work here. Where were we here? I'm distracting myself here. There we go. Here's something. Was that the link I pressed here? Is that the same thing? Or is this a different one? Let's go here. Let's click. Ah, this one. No, it's not the same. This is something completely different. From 2020. Ah, that's good. That's relevant. When was the last update? 9 months, 9 months. This has not been updated in a long time. But maybe it works. I don't know. This project has 2 sub-projects. It has one, this is Vue, another which has Spring. This is good, very good. Both Windows and Mac OS is supported. It's really nice. Very good, very good. I assume that also includes Linux. I hope. Okay, I guess I'll clone this project and we'll see. In some cases, build setup. Let me just clone this and we'll see what we get here. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let me find a place to put this. This is Electron Vue Spring. Git clone paste. So we have a project now within this one. Minimize that one. Let's take a look here. The question is, what? I guess I can open with IntelliJ first, or Vue.js. I don't know. How do you run this? npm install. I guess I can use Vue. Ah, doesn't matter. Let's just open the PowerShell again. See the Electron. What do we have here? npm install. I hope the quality is good. that's probably okay. Yes, good. Okay, install dependencies for the Vue project. Yeah, sure. npm install. Wait. Oh yeah, of course. npm. There we go. Let's go up and let's try to build and see what happens. Oh, missing script build. What did I just type? Okay, let's try again. Oh, that's why. I pressed the autocomplete button, which is not appropriate here. Here's hoping it's still working. Let's find out how we can do this here. Errors everywhere. Why? Jeez, do I have to read logs? My god. Okay. Please adjust. Really? Oh, I have not done that yet, have I? Do I even have Java? I better have Java. Java person. Oopsie daisy. Apparently, I forgot to install Java. My god, I'm spitting all over the keyboard here. Okay, let's do that. Let me download Java. JDK. But actually, I don't want Java. I want OpenJDK. Get OpenJDK. This is a URL. I don't remember. Adopt OpenJDK. That's the one. Let's get 15. Latest and bestest. Let me get the other one also. It depends. I don't know what version the Spring application here use. We'll find out soon. Maybe I can open it and see. Open. F YouTube projects. It's not this one. Refresh. What the hell? Anyhow, let's install it while I'm trying to fix install, accept, install. Yes, do that, please. Don't think I need this. That's fine. Install, and let me go back to this one. What did it work? Why is there no? There it is, projects. There we go. Electron, let's open the Spring project. New window. I don't know where the window is going to appear here. Somewhere. Do I want to allow? Yes, please. Is it working? There it is. Come to me. Let's see. What do we have here? What do we have here? 1.8. Oh. Fine, I don't get it. I mean, let's try. What's the worst that could happen? Interesting. Am I not finding the dependencies here? Let's see. We will be live streaming to 1 hour and 15 more minutes. because I have a dinner to attend to. And after that, I have a job thing to attend to. Well, not a job thing. Well, it's a job thing, but it's not job. Just never mind. Why can you not find it? Did I not do it? Let's do a rebuild project and see if it works. By the way, if the text is too small, let me know. Actually, I'll just zoom in anyway. I realized that when you're watching on YouTube, things can get a bit too small. And I have... Where is the editor? There it is. Font size, 16. It's already high because I have horrible vision. Let's try... not the editor. The editor is fine. I hope. Let's try 18. But is this code? This is not code. This is code. Yeah, this is the code. Okay. Change this one to 18. Okay, that's everything, but that's fine. Whatever. Let's. I'm gonna wait installing the version 1.8 and see if it works without. Is everything working? Yeah, I think it's still working. Let's search Spring Boot. I don't know why I cannot find it. Spring Boot. Let's see. What's the version? 2.1.9. I guess they stopped providing it because it's so old. It's available now 2019. I mean, it's not that old. It's old enough, but it should still be available. I don't know why it's not available. Let's try to download this. Let me read the. There's something here I need to do. Build process, front end build first. Yeah, that's fine. Let's copy it. Yes, the public source, which should be here somewhere. Where's the public one? There it is. Backend is build second. Creates the web app. The front end artifacts created above and an executable jar. The installer is built last. Okay. But both Vue and Spring are free of Electron and can be built independently without building. Oh, this allows us to be deployed online. That's a good thing. So if I decide to make a different application, I can still use the same template. It's good. Launch process. I cannot see anything about this. I don't know why I cannot find that one. It's really strange. Let's invalidate and restart this. We can close the other one. I have another project which I've been testing macro scripts. Let me reload and invalidate. There we go. Invalidate and restart. Yeah. Maven. Search. Spring Boot. Can I search for a specific version? It should be here, right? Spring Boot, Spring Boot, Spring Boot. Spring Boot! Is this the main one? I guess I can search for this one. Oh wait, here it is! Haha! Excellent. Download pre-built shared indexes. Always do it. Do it! Okay, so we have a Java application now. It seems to be green. Let's see what we have here. A Spring application, you just run it. Let's first change the name of this horrible. Now, I am always kind of swapping between main and application for the naming. I guess it's really just whatever you prefer. But then again, main is more descriptive if you only have main in here. So in this case, a main will be fine. But if you're going to add more things in here, such as logging and things, and set the time zone and such, if we ever get that far, that will be basically nice to haves, not prioritized at all. Okay, so it seems to work fine here. Everything is green. Are there any tests here I can use? or no test. It's just a application context test, which tests whether or not Spring Boot can actually load. And it cannot. Why not? Fail to read candidate component class. Application tests. Is it because I changed the name? Shouldn't be. Spring Runner, that's fine. This is great. Actually, why do you do this? Web environment, we want none because we're not gonna test for controllers here. But yeah, we have initialization error. These are probably very common. Bean definition store exception error. I'm not familiar with the project also. Oh, could it be that it's because of the versioning I kind of screwed up? I mean, that's possible, so let's change it back to 1.8. I'm not a fan of it, but let's try it. And let me try to set the project properties. Where is it? Where is it? Project structure? Oh yeah, structure. Really? Jeez. Okay, can I? Oh my god, it's so big. Let's try to add a JDK here, 1.8, because that's what they want. I guess this doesn't matter as much, but let's use. Whatever. Let's use that one. Okay, version 8, lambdas, apply, hit OK. Now it's gonna load and install it. I only assume it's good. Am I still alive in the game? I am. Good, good. So this is a good place to test. Initialization error. That's the last one we got. Let's try running it again and see if it works. Can it be because let's try it. Run it. Oh, there you go. There we go. Something. Allow. Invalid source release 15. Didn't I change that? Checking what's here. I did change that, right? Yeah, I did change it. Let's try reloading. Jesus Christ. This is pretty much what development is all about. 99% reading and just clicking. Click, 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 and read. And copy paste a few times. 1% actually coding. And that's why writing readable code is so important. There we go. Oh, yes. Praise be. It works. Okay, so we know it works now. That's good. Let's minimize this. Let's go back to the view part. And the guide we were reading. Can I please get the audible? There we go. Let's see. We don't need this anymore as far as I know. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't know. What were we doing last time? We were trying this one. It didn't work. Or was it this one? Oh, this one. This didn't work. Let's try. We do that again here. I think it works. If I don't reload this, I probably should reload. But let's try it just to see. Worst thing is it fails. Best thing is it succeeds. So the worst case would be it working. Okay, let's restart this one. Let me copy this. I can easily come back here. Close this. Open a new one. Okay, what do we have here? The npm run. Did I install? I did install. Yeah, I did install. Run build. Come on. Crossing fingers. Okay, doesn't work. Java home? Really? Didn't I? Okay, let's environment. Let's manually set it then. Jesus. Let's see what we have here. Java Home, it's right there. Probably wrong version then, so let me install this. Yes, install it. What's this? Why do I want this? Iced tea web package. I'll pass. Java Home, yes, do that. Update. Okay, let's just try and see. Hopefully it will work. Did it change? Yes, it did. Let's try again. Once more. Wait, please set the Java Home variable in your environment to match the location. But we did that. But I didn't restart this PowerShell. Oh, I just swapped them. Oops. Edit it out if I ever make a video of this. Let's reopen PowerShell with admin mode. npm run build. Something's happening. That's good. Actually, did I start this project? Let me do that so I don't lose this. Because if it works, then it's gold. In fact, I'll probably end up cloning this or forking this so I don't lose it. Building Electron. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like, even though I've been working many years now with Java and a year or so with Vue, like putting them together in such a neat way to just use npm run build and haven't really occurred to me that it can't be that easy. I need to learn more about packages, that's for sure. I believe we have like steps here with commands and whatever. Start. This is start with build. Run npm run old, clean, build server, build installer. So these are like names for something, right? Build server. This one. Okay. So then you run this command to build the server, and this does something. Build installer. I wonder what that one does. Let's take a look at build and see what it does. I'm curious what build does in here. Okay, this is the installer, this is the server. Wait, what was the name? Oh, there. Installer, server. I just want to click it. So then you run these commands. This looks like Spring. Shell.js, wow. Ooh. So this is platform independent JavaScript code. I assume this is some sort of Mac OS. I think it's like Maven. What does it stand for anyway? Yeah, that's interesting. This is definitely something I should look into because I keep making backend application and front-end applications separately and then later, you know, hook them together as two separate microservices or applications instead of just put them into one. But you run it once. Building Electron. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Let's go back to this and see what happened here. It seems to be working. Let's try to run this and see what happens. I'm actually excited now to see if this actually works. If it works, it'll be sweet. Where is the run? No, this is the builder. I want to run this. To run the backend, wait, so the role may work on front end and backend separately with independent tools, such as visual to the code, intelligent. Note that the front end view probably has its own package JSON, so it can be built independently. That's good. To run backend import maven, yes, that's fine. To run front end, no, that's fine. So, but I did build both, I believe. Yeah, so all I should do now is to run this, right? So let's try it out then, shall we? Cross our fingers. I see nothing. I assume it's doing something somewhere. Hello. Should I go here? No. Yes. No. Wait. Oh, interesting. Server timeout. The UI does not receive. Oh, wait a moment. Can it be because I have opened the? Nah, it shouldn't be. I cannot believe that would prevent it from working. Did I forgot something? I have to relive more here. Let's see. Okay, what did I do here? What did I do? Did I forget something? It's quite possible I did forget something. So let's reread the instructions here. npm install. I did that. Yeah, I did that. Did I? Let's try again. Yeah, I did that. Then I went in. It's fine. Then I went out, and then I tried to do the build for production, but that did not work. So let's try npm run build one time. Maybe I have to do it again because I did make some changes, I believe. Didn't I? Change the version, Java version. I'm unsure if I did change before running it or after building it and then it broke something. I don't know. Anyhow, let's just try to build it. And then we try again to run it. To run the front end. Are you telling me I have to run all these three separately? There's no like to run the Electron. The main idea is use a browser and the front end. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. The backend is typical Spring with app serving, yes. Appeared front end, typical app, yes, we built this one. We built this one, didn't we? Yeah, we did. The script, the installs, or was it this one? This one built the Java and the stuff, Electron. And this one built the Vue. So now the three things are built here. I don't know what this one does. Node access. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. Okay, let's try again. I guess I can read the readme. I mean, maybe it's something important there. It's probably the same one as this one though. This is the readme. Yeah. How to run that? It's weird. npm run start, was it? npm run start. One time. I realize it's very small here. Let me zoom in. It's so small. Loading homepage at this. Okay, let's wait. But it failed for some reason. I'm gonna close IntelliJ. I don't expect it should have anything to do with it, but who knows? Wait. What's this? What's this? Wait, dependencies. Are there dependencies I need? Do I need like, I don't know, Windows executable? Oh, let's Google this one. This is weird. Electron. Let's change the music. It's so quiet. Continue. Why is there a big delay when loading the main? Okay, let's find out. Browsers, I'm gonna recover anything. Okay. First, open Electron Windows data. Second. Are there any dependencies I'm missing? I don't know. You know, let's just try to load the backend and frontend separately and see if something something happens. What is this? Oh. Okay. Hopefully it works. If we cannot get this to work, the application will be fail. Where to even begin? Let's run that. Let's just run this first. This is the backend. This needs to run before the front. As a test. I don't want to load the test. I want to load the application. There we go. And now we want to run the Vue application of this. We open PowerShell. Was it npm run start? Was it npm run start? I think. Let me just double check. npm run save, maybe. Allow access, yes. Okay, let's try that. Let's see. Localhost. Oh my god, my entire computer is shaking here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so something is you're not Electron. Really? Why do you have to tell me that? That's strange. Why would you code that? Why would you code that? It's Open Visual Studio here. Open with code. God. There we go. Let's see what we have here. Yes. Ah, jeez, I have installed the plugin yet. Let's do that. Vue. It's like a pack. Vue. I think it's that one. Where'd it go? This one? Is this the one? I don't think that's that one actually. Let me try searching again. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. This is the best one. Installing that one now, but then let's check the other one first. Well, I guess both are fine. But at least the other one I know works the way I want it to, so I'm not gonna touch this one. Of course, we need rainbow brackets. We cannot live with that one. Yes, install that one. Thank you. What else? Probably something else I can't think of. But we'll take it when we get there. Let's see here. This is state changes. No, that's not out here. On page. Let's go to the component and see what's happening here. I click the button. Why is it telling me that you're not in? That's fine. This is fine. It's regular Vue code. That is fine. It's fine. It's nothing. I don't see anything special about this that would prevent me from within here. So it seems like maybe it's Chrome that's screwing up or screwing this up. I don't know. I did do that, but just in case I'm gonna do it again. npm install. Okay, npm audit fix force, just fix it. Worst case, something breaks completely. Semantic burst in the mage engine. That's not a major. You cannot upgrade to 0 point something and call that a major change. Oh my god. This is wrong. Isn't it? Major. This is major. This is minor. This is patch. Well. While that is building, I'm going to take a little look here. Why is it trying to... Looking for Electron? You're not Electron, okay. Lots of errors here. App start. Why is it thinking I want the Electron app? Just running this one. See something. Webpack. Oh jeez, I don't want to dive in here. There's no way. This is fine. Strange. You're not in Electron, okay. You are not in Electron. I guess I'll start building up Electron, I guess. Okay. This does not help at all. This probably won't help. Yep, not help at all. If I'm coding with it, then I guess it would help, but not for what I'm looking for. I'm looking for... Let's go back. Let's see here. Do they have any pull requests? Let's see what's... Actually, let's look at the issues first. Thank you for sharing this example. What is this? High quality example, but yes, well, I'll give you a like. And nothing I can do. But when was that done anyway? That's whatever. Dependencies, that's boring. Build. Oh! Oh! Really? I hope that's what I did wrong here. Just... There's an executable! Oh my god! Stalling. Can you please go left so everyone else can see it? There you go. That was like a blue message saying you're loading. Oh, it's working! Yes! Oh my god. There are more. Is this Electron? Is this working? Let me stop this one. I'm stopping everything. For now, let's just close everything also. Close, 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 close. I want to make sure it works. So, oh, hello. Where did you come from? Close. Close, close. It won't close. There we go. Let's see here. Where's the power shell? No, not that one. Power shell. Jesus, not hit anything. Let's go back to the guide here. Let's go back. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, let's do the same thing again. Just dependencies. So it's npm run build is the one I want. Because that's the one that actually packages everything we have or built, I would assume. Because it builds everything. No, it builds everything. Ah, jeez. But how do I test locally if you're gonna stop me, telling me it's not Electron? That's not good. Not good at all. It's configured to proxy An API to URL 880. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, it's done. Let's try it one more time and see. Win unpacked. Ooh. Ooh. Is that the install? If I delete that, what happens? Is it going to out there? Let's just run this. It says in loading server, please wait on the right screen here with all blue and really bad. Okay, there's no pop-up windows there now anywhere else. This is the only window that's up here now. So it should be working by itself. This hopefully means I can start working. Increase. Mac only. Ooh, very good. Very good. Okay, it seems to be working fine now. So we can use this. So I guess I should make a repository with what we have so far, which is pretty much nothing. I would like to rename everything, but that we can probably do later. Let me close this. Let's close a little bit. I'm gonna keep this one, starting that one. Yes. Save. Wait, that's the wrong one. Don't save. Unsave. Remove. This is the one we'll save. Yes. The rest we can throw in the garbage can for now, because we have something that works. That's the goal. We want to get this done in 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks to do this. If I want to spend a day or two just figuring out if we're going to use Electron or we're going to use something else, then it's a waste of time. We don't need that. And anyhow, when we have written the code for both the backend and for both the front end, well, mainly backend, it will be easier to change the front end to something else if we have to. Well, when I say easy, I mean, you know, relatively speaking. So let's create our repository here and let's use this. Can I delete this? I think I can, but yes, I can. Delete. Do we have a Git? Yes, we do have a Git ignorer. I really want to change the name, but I'm afraid I want to break everything. Let me take a look and see what's. Can you please stop? Let's see here. Okay, this is a starter project, so we have to. We don't have to change, but let's change this. Let's change author image now. I make claim of this. Description. A macro recorder for the purpose of automating traveling in Valheim. Yes. That, of course, this can be used for anything really when we're done with it. It can be used for websites, whatever. This is just the beginning. URL, let's change that. This is going to be automate me. I'm gonna copy the paste this one. A macro recorder that we want to waste time manually laboring for skill increases. Yes, very good. Let's see. Oh, hello. I apologize if I'm responding slowly. I'm not used to chat messages. A macro recorder, yes. So if we are going to automate leveling in Valheim, we now have our initial plan, our initial problem, which was to find out how we can merge a backend application with Java with a front-end application like Vue into one executable file that can be used on Windows and apparently Mac. So this is done. So if you full screen this here, this works by using Let's copy paste this one as a template, as it provides a neat start for building the front end, back end, and Electron in one. Electron in one big install. Good enough. Okay, I should probably set my name to this. Okay, so this is prototype app. Okay, once I commit it, I'm done. So if I were to make a shit list to do use, create a GitHub repository, public, so anyone can access. What else? What else do we need to be in place before we can do work? I guess we should make it, change the name to automate me. Change template details, question mark. Okay, so let's move that above the GitHub repository, I guess. Public. Let's choose a license, MIT. So you can use whatever you want. I don't care. Actually, I'm not gonna put this in as a part of this. I'm gonna make a clean automate. Okay, that is done. Now we have a Git URL we can use for the project. Let's see here. This one we can replace now with a new and improved. HTTPS github.com/username and okay, there you go. Very good. What else? The name, of course, the name. It's kind of important to change. Automate me. This is just any name. I didn't want to spend hours doing market analysis to find a good name. So I'm automating you by, I'm automating me because I'm using it. So it makes sense. Maybe. Okay, this is good. What else? Anything else we have to change? MIT, yes, that's fine. That's the same we're gonna keep. I could use GPL or whatever, but nah. You don't need to use credits. You don't need to do anything. In fact, anyone should be able to use this. If you want to market and sell this, whatever, good. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start an off-brand of my own product called Ultimate Everything or something. Okay, it seems fine now. So let's close this. I'm gonna copy this in case I need to have the name somewhere else. What else? README, yes. Open. Changing the name to Automate me. Did I have dashes, the other one? Yeah, I did. Yeah, automate me and opinion this application from okay. Let's remove everything here. Wait, what's this? This product uses your system layout to run the Spring Web. If you prefer to bundle, configure extra files in the Electron build to copy it when you're making the install. That's good. So we don't even need Java. That's really good news. Programmers spend a lot of time thinking of names, projects, classes, methods, variables, but not as much as you would think, because that is a topic by itself. Just the naming of variables, naming of classes. I made a lecture about just that topic of naming things, naming variables. People should spend more time doing that. You don't spend enough time. But I don't mean you should spend 1 hour before you even start working naming something. I mean, update the name whenever you see fit. If you 1 hour or 2 days into the project find out that this thing does something else that describes it better as a class name, change it. Don't wait for permission. It's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission, I'd say, in this case. And the same applies for refactoring variable names that are horrible. It can be shortened variable names. SK, what's SK? Who knows? It could be ship killers, something in a game, I don't know. Of course, there are less bad examples, such as SHP KLRs. Like, there's no point shortening the variable. Just write the name so you can read it as a book. In fact, I believe in the future, all code is going to be written like we read the book. Like, once upon a time, the service macro recorder took in a key. When the key was received, we saved the key into key storage or something like that. You know, like maybe not that long or complicated, but the point is it should be readable and easy to see. Okay, enough about my rant about variable names and naming, because I have strong opinions. I'm sure many do, and that's why one of the reasons it's a popular topic for some reason, which is actually a surprise. It was a surprise to me rather. Okay, let's remove this. Actually, I'm gonna keep that one. I want to do this. It's gonna be a to do. To do, not a note. To do, because this is something we want to do. Okay, build setup. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. How it works, that's fine. Build process, that's fine. Launch process, that's fine. Shut up, fine. Shut. I said shut down, YouTube. I did not curse. When shutting down the Electron app. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, it's good, it's good. MIT license, I like that. It's good. Why is that a link? Is that a link? I'll keep it, why not? Save. Very good. Another thing we could talk about is how much time we actually spend just reading the code and going through up and down the code. Because it took me maybe 3 years, 2, 3, maybe even 4 years before I realized how much time I spend actually reading code compared to writing code. Because when you write code, time flies because you're having fun. But when you read code, it goes so slow. So let's rename the project also. Ultimate me. I apologize now. The naming is ultimate me. But this is just the project name. This is the sort. This is the code. So let's see here. Okay. What else? I'm probably forgetting something. Can I open this? I want to open this in Visual Studio. Actually, you know what? Close this. There we go. Let's open and see. This is fine. Looks fine. Rimrough dist. Oh, app ID. There we go. Change that one. That we gotta change. Yes. That's going to be Ultimate me. Interesting music. It's okay. Where were we? Okay. Readme is okay. What else? Probably in Spring and Vue I have to check the package front end. That's a good name. Front end. That's good. Actually, I like this name, especially if it's part of a big project, because then it explains what it is. I don't have to change anything. I mean, it's front end, so I assume Spring is back end then. Spring. Let's look at POM file. Let's see his name. Example. Of course, it's gonna be Evil's code, yeah. Artifact ID is going to be Spring? No, I don't like that. Even backend is better than Spring. Actually, no, I don't want that. No, Automate. But I'm worried that I'm going to screw something up because there's probably a lot of processes that's covering this, possibly. Actually, can I even use that? Let's just name this Spring for now. I'm not gonna change that. Because it's a sub project in a big project. Remove this. We don't need that. Spring's fine. Actually, I could probably change this one at least. Make me back. Screw it. I don't want to touch anything yet until I know it works. And then gradually we'll change it, you know. You should probably spend more time reading your own code, which is why descriptive names and click on matter. Code you have to read later is not the place to play coding golf. Code you have to read later. Code you have to read later is not feasible. Yeah, I agree. For data analysis, you also spend a lot of time prepping data. Yes, oh, you do. A lot of time. Well, luckily, I've been very, guess you can say, lucky that there haven't been much need to do, what should I say, week-long planning of any project, because we work agile. And with agile, the customer or the product owner probably knows what they already want, so they have a good way of describing what they want. So then they just make user stories like, I want a web page that loads customer information and displays it so that our customer service may easily help them, or something like that. And then it's up to us developers just figure out how to do that. Then we have meetings, you know, talk each other, you know, do some verbal sparring. Yeah. I'm gonna try to run this now and see if I broke anything. Spring target. Okay, so that did change. Okay, I'm hoping this is going to work now. I don't think I did. I wonder if Electron had any setup that's specifically using the names I just changed. So let me minimize that. Let me try to run this and install this once again. And hopefully we have half an hour left. I will spend on automating something. But I have to check out the Trello board here. So hopefully I did this. Change the name. Apologies if I hit the microphone here. It's a bit of a bassy noise. Let's look at the install again. npm run build. Actually, I should probably run this again now, shouldn't I? So let me do that also. Okay, npm install. Let's see what happens. Oh, I see. Let me go back there. Package, where? Did I forget the comma? Yeah, I did. There we go. Let's try again. That was fast. I should probably read more into what they actually do, the install process. npm install. There we go. And one more, npm run build. Hoping it works. Hoping it works. Come on. If it works, we save it into a public GitHub repository so we can continue this work next time, which hopefully will be tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, around the same time. Unless I have a meeting. Actually, I have a meeting tomorrow. Do I? No, I don't have a meeting tomorrow. But if I do have a meeting tomorrow, I'll do it around the same time, which is 1.5 hours ago. That's about the time I start. Maybe a little later. Plus minus half an hour. Well, minus half an hour probably. Let's see here. Anytime now. Am I live? I'm still alive. Okay, good. I'm still alive. I still have time to do testing. So in 2 weeks, we are going to jump on a new project. I'm going to limit all my projects to 2 weeks. And then, you know, swap between them, depending on either demand or in personal interest, really. So who knows what we're going to do in 2 weeks. This is going to be a 2-long project. So, and I hope this is something that is doable. This is a definitely beta testing. live stream plan. Is it finished or did I break something? I mean, oh, strange. Can I move this to sure. Okay, while that is running, I'm going to look a little at our storyboard here, our sprint board. Yeah, I already did this. Create and upload repository to GitHub. What else do I have to do? As a user, I want to record mouse events without recording keyboard events that I can easily automate repetitive tasks. But we're going to start with keyboard events. We're going to start by recording key events without recording mouse events, so that I can easily automate repetitive tasks. But that's our next step. So what's gonna be? It's gonna be press a key repetitively with pause between. Let's see, I'm gonna copy this one. Actually, no, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna copy this one. Because this task belongs to this one. Is it done? Is it broken? It has to be broken. Yeah, it's broken. Once I started writing, it just finished. So let's test it out. Let's see if it works. Come on. Distribution unpacked. Automate me. Yes! Automate me.exe. It says loading server on the right side here. Apparently, it's coded to center the main display. This is good. Of course, you have to change the front end name of this, but it seems to work as expected. So this is good. We have something to work with here. Oh, it's dark here. Okay, let's go back here. I want to automate. Do I have time? I don't know if I have time. No. Let's see here. Can I get this up? Thank you. Let's open IntelliJ. We're gonna start with the backend. I'm not gonna mess with the front end part in the beginning. Because what we did now, today, in the almost 2 hours we have been streaming this, we have been putting together, or researching rather, finding out how we can put together a backend and front end into one application you can just run on the computer. Because this is going to be, and it has to be, a computer application you run on the computer. Now there is one risk that remains, like a big risk, that may prevent this from working altogether. And that is, if the JavaScript project I'm making cannot run like Windows or what's it called, the robot class that makes me able to automate movement and whatever, and clicks or whatever. If it doesn't work from within Electron, then we're screwed. And that may mean that I will simply make a API backend that you can run on your own computer, and then you make your own front end for developers or whatever. But that's a risk, so let's we'll find out if we have to do something with that or not. Let's see. Projects, automate me. This spring, there it is. Okay. Let's see here. Can I pop this up? It's so far away. There we go. Go. Much better. Now I can actually see the chat without turning my head 45 degrees, 90 degrees. Okay. Let's see if I can actually do something here. Nothing is running in the background. No, good. Closing that one. I'm closing this one for now. We still have to upload this to the repo though, so let's do that before I actually do something. It's easy to try to do too much at once. One of the reasons I'm trying to organize the plan for the 2 weeks, and we'll see where we get. I mean, we're not gonna finish all this in 2 weeks, but I hope to get the core functionality in place meaning the minimal, the least viable product. Most minimal viable product, I think, MVP. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this. Yes. Open. PowerShell. Okay. Git status in all. It's been so long now. I've been working so much with other work that has not been directly relevant to coding. Well, it has been relevant to planning, and it's been really interesting experience and learning experience rather. Okay, git commit message. Why is it? There we go. Template ready for action. First commit. Okay, let's do that. What's the email that they use here? Oh no. Let me check this in private just in case there's something. I don't think there is. What's my email? That's fine. Let's just renew this. I mean, I can at least try. It's not the end of the world if someone gets my email, but you know. It's not the end of the world. You'll probably see it anyway sometimes, so who cares? But at least I have to try, I guess, you know. Not have too much information out there. Okay, let's try. Git status. Git add. I did that. I did add the commit message. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna push this to a new repository on GitHub, which I moved to the left side. Let's go here. There we go. Git. I'm not gonna do the branch thing. That's stupid. Git remote add origin. What? Git remote add origin. Oh shit, because we yeah, because there's already Git, of course. I have to delete that. Let me just delete that. Make it simple. Yeah, we don't have time to. I don't think we have time to do coding actually in Java just yet. But that means tomorrow we can start coding right away, doing actual movement with the character in the game here, making a macro. My mind is blank. I want to see the secret files. That's what I want to do. Yes, and delete that one. I don't want that. Let's try again. Now it should be nothing. Initiated. Git add everything. First commit. Ready. Backend ready or battle. Something, I don't know. Git remote add origin. And this is the time we add this one. And the reason I'm skipping this just renames the default master branch. For some stupid reason, I don't know why. I have no idea why. It just came here someday. Just rename main. Why? Why are you setting main as main? I mean, it makes sense in a way, but the language is master branch. You know, that's language. Why would you change that? Probably some reason. Git push to origin master. There we go. Excellent. Hopefully now it should work. So if I refresh. Very good. Excellent. And this is public. So anyone can view this if you want. Just go to github.com/automate.me. There's nothing here now though. We just got finished setting up the project that hopefully should allow us to work on the back end and then later jump to the front end and then later have a product, a macro utility you can use to record your actions on a keyboard and mouse and website probably later and so on. Minimum viable product. Yes, that's the one. Git remote. List all remote. Thank you. I'm sorry for taking so long to read it. I need like a noise or something. Is there like a noise I can do here? I will check into that. I will check into if I can make the chat playing or something so I can actually hear it without you hearing it, because that would probably be very annoying, I can imagine. But there's one test I want to do now before I go. I still have 15 minutes, and that should be enough to make a robot do something. Press a button or something. And luckily I do have a previous project I can use as an example here for myself as my notes. Because I did write a little robot test because I was trying to automate macro. That's the one. New window. Let's see. Let's just get this going here. Let me fix the music. It's like stopping because YouTube has also save bandwidth. There we go. So what I'm gonna do? We're gonna start by creating a service. I'm gonna leave whatever's here right now. I'm not gonna mess with that just yet because then I'll probably break more than I'd like to. Why would you have implement? Why would you? And this is a bad thing. What you're seeing here is a bad thing. Not because it's the idea is bad. It's because it's not necessary. It's overcomplicating things. And of course, there may be cases doing this from the get-go is a good thing. If you're actually planning, you know you're gonna have more implementation. If you know it before you start coding, go ahead, make an interface. If you don't know, don't do it. Another rant by Evil School. Okay, so let's call this the macro test service. It's just for get something testing. I don't care about the name now. I just want something going right away and find out if it actually works or not. I am going to add Lombok and other dependencies to the project. That helps us tremendously for logging and other things. So let's see here. For now, it's I have some code I can use here. I do have robot I can use. Let's just do that. Let's set up a robot here. I have some code I can copy here. I'm gonna do just that to save us some time. The reason it's giving error because we need a constructor with this. Do we need anything else? No. Okay, we don't need anything else just yet. So let's do the constructor. Let's add a robot in, and now it should be created. New robot. Okay, now we're gonna set the delay like by default because otherwise the buttons may press so quickly that nothing happens. Basically, set auto delay 25 milliseconds. Set auto wait for idle. Yeah, why not? We don't want that. Okay, that should be it for the setup. God, my phone's ringing like crazy. Give me a second here. I'm waiting for mail. They're telling me they're on their way. Perfect timing. Let's see if I can finish this before we end it today. Let's see here. Lombok. Yeah, required art constructor. I don't have Lombok in dependency installed just now. Of course I'm not gonna use auto-wired. I agree with you. I'm so happy you like there are other people on this planet that know this. I don't get Outlaw since Corona. I mean that should not be named. YouTube, you don't hear anything. I can just find the damn script. There we go. Public. Why is it? Oh yeah, I'm dumb. I'm a dumb. Right? Let's surround with try catch. Let's do that. And using this is just you know, whatever you prefer. I just prefer to use it on everything because then it's consistent. Professional, yes! I'm so happy! Thank you for coming and visiting. Don't use AutoWire, yes. Lombok, yes. Professional, yes. I'm happy there are more of us. We need more we need Spring Boot developers that are on YouTube, I guess. That is not like the. I mean, you can find a lot of Spring Boot tutorials and videos and such, but they're all like copy paste of each other. I'm not gonna brand everyone in one basket. But I mean, when I search for a topic, I find like 5 videos of the same thing, people saying pretty much the same things. And I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't know. It's just so dry. Like, the information is dry. It should be more creative. It should be more, you know, personal, less robotic. But that's a different. I'm so slow because talking and coding at the same time is actually a bit challenging. I realize. Let me copy this one here. Let me copy this one here. Keep nice functioning for keep pressing. Why is this? I didn't like the final for some reason. Why doesn't like final? I'm. No, it's all. This is the constructor. Oh my god, maybe I have a brain fart or something that's preventing me from realizing some obvious truth that I'm. But yeah, I'm gonna replace the catches. This is just a test. I'm not gonna. I just want a loop, damn it. Show me a loop. Void. Okay, let's just call it public void start running. While true, you know, let's just do a true loop. Screw this. I can end it. But yeah, I can do it. If I press only W, it's fine. This is a hard and brutal way of doing it. I don't have time. Because of the try catch. Oh yeah. My god. But it wouldn't work there. Ah, damn it. Okay, thank you. That's actually. I never realized that. That's new. I learned something, basically. Let's press a key here. Of course, we have time. I just want to see. Actually, let's make the event jumping. So while true, just jump. Just keep press key event, I believe, and VK space. This is horrible. Don't write this code like this ever. Okay. Keep in mind, I have 1 second delay. So well, let's add 2 seconds. So I have time to stop this craziness. Okay. I need to run this, of course. Actually. I don't want this to be a service either. I'm actually gonna make this an app and use it in the application here. It's not good. I don't like this. Don't do this. This is just for testing because I only have minutes. Start running. I just want to know if it works. That's all I want to do today. Tell me if it works. I hesitate clicking out of this. I'm gonna move this to the right side. You won't see it, but I'm gonna hit run, and we'll see. It's running. I mean, it's thinking. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. What's wrong? Headless environment. Oh yeah, this one. I remember this one. I had this before. What did I do? I had the servers that run the. What did I do? Microservice. This one. How did I do that? I don't remember. This one? No, this one. Yes, there we go. I found the code that makes everything run. This one. This makes it work somehow. Okay, it's gonna hopefully do something. Maybe not. Why not? Working? Oh, it's working! Anytime now. Is it working or did I do that? I don't know. Let's fix that real quick. Actually, let me put the game in the window mode here. That's my recipes here. Let me put the game in the window mode so I can actually see the chat, so I can initialize the bean. Oh yeah, throws to construction. That's a good idea. I like that. Let's do that. I like that. Can I get this in the window mode, please? So we can actually see the game at the same time. There we go. This is how I like to play on my phone. It's the phone view. Why is it not work? Just write something. Key event. Oh, I'm pressing. I forgot to release. See how things. Okay, let's try again. I don't know if I need the time between. Oh, Jesus Christ. Underreport exception. Oh, jeez. It's one thing after another. Let's just do. Is it the runtime exception? Ah, screw it. Let's undo this for now. As much as I want to do this better, I don't have time. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. What else? That should be it. Can we add this, please? Oh yeah, post construct. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. But for now, let's just see if we make this work. Yes, it works. It works. Okay, we know this works now. So now, what I want to do now is build the application right away. Because if it works and it still jumps once it runs as a Electron app, it means this works. And that is the most important part right now. Okay. npm run build. Yeah, good idea with the service. I'm gonna think a little bit about how we're going to set up the architecture of the application before the next stream. I'm gonna think. I'm not gonna work on it because I want the work to happen here. But like in real life, when you're home from work, sometimes you think about work. Like, how can I solve that problem with the thing and the other thing? You know, I mean, I do that. So let's. It's finished. Okay, if this works, I'll be very, very happy. I'll be ecstatic. Sweet. Okay, I'm starting it. No, I'm installing it. That's not what I wanted to do. But it's starting now, so let's just see. Come on. Fingers crossed. It works! The application is running on the right side. You cannot see it, but it's a window here now. This is front end. The same you saw before. It works. Oh, excellent. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Closing the application. Let's see if it still jumps after closing. It does not. Excellent. I guess that's time to wrap it up. I'm going to finish the springboard right now. Our springboard task, which we did today. We did one task today, with story point 7 difficulty, so that's not too bad actually. This is the functionality. This what we did now is just a test. We know now it works. We have created upload. We changed test that you can use macros when it's in a Electron app. And that works. We did test that. So we can now move this to done. And next time we are going to be working with this one. And actually writing good code. You know, how you can press Q repeatedly with pause between. It's a bad task name. It's just something I wrote, so I remember it. But either way, as a user, I want to be able to record keyboard events without the mouse events. And the reason I wrote that is just for simplicity, so we know that we can focus on the keyboard input and make it more separated from the mouse, so we can actually put it together later. So and write good code. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate everyone that joined today, and I hope you will come tomorrow. I will do my best to be online at around the same time, which is 2 hours ago. Well, 2.5 hours ago probably. So 3:30 local time. I don't know what time it is in your areas, wherever you are watching. And this will be on YouTube as a record live stream in a playlist somewhere. I'm not gonna put it on the page. It's gonna be shown up in a playlist, so you will not actually see this recording on my YouTube page. If you go to videos, you will have to go to the playlist to find the video because it's unlisted. So, okay, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Closing live stream in 3, 2,